We've just arrived in Muscat. We've got to a hotel. We're waiting for our driver to come and pick us up. So we've actually hired a driver, which sounds really bougie, but apparently that's the thing to do when you come to Muscat. So, and he's going to give us a proper tour of Muscat. So while we're waiting for him, I thought I would do a little room tour. So we are staying in the Aloft Hotel for the first night, and then we're moving over to the Chedi, which is by the beach. So we'll obviously do a room tour when we get there as well. But this is the Aloft. This is the entrance. It's very, very basic. This is the bathroom. It's quite a nice little like open plan situation in the bathroom. Nice big shower in there. A little seating area. We've got the fridge and the bed. It's a really big bed actually. I think it's a king size bed. I don't think we're going to be spending much time in here because we're going to be out all day today. But yeah, it's a very nice, clean, everything you need kind of hotel. And it was quite a cheap hotel as well. I think we paid about £40 a night for this one. So yeah, cheap and cheerful, exactly what we needed for this part of the trip. Our plan for the trip then is today is Wednesday. We have just landed and we're going to do our little tour with Saeed, our tour guide. He's taking us to a few different places today. He sort of sent a list, didn't he, of all the places that he's going to take us and show us in Oman. Tomorrow we are hiring a car and we are driving ourselves to Wadi Shab, which if you haven't seen it, I'll put a photo up on the screen. But it looks like an amazing mountain range with all these wadis, aren't they? Like natural pools. Yeah, valleys with these natural pools, and you can go in them. I think the water is so clean that you can actually drink out of them. But it just looks incredible. So we're going to do that tomorrow. And then we are going to have a couple of days on the beach by the pool, just enjoying ourselves in the sunshine. So that is the plan for this trip. It's not a long trip, but hopefully one where we can recharge, and I'm hoping to show you a little bit of Muscat while we're here.
Shukran. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Shukran.
So also your wife needs.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
It is no shine, okay?
Yeah.
No shine.
Saeed has just dropped us off at our first stop, which is a bakery for breakfast. We actually came to this place in New York a few years ago now, and we loved it so much that we found one in the Middle East. And our driver Saeed has told us to just message him when we are done. We're going to bring him a coffee afterwards as well. Controlling the joystick thing.
What should I go for first? This. That's rhubarb. You don't like rhubarb. Is it good?
Yeah.
Is it very sour?
No. Hello.
How much this one?
No.
Thank you so much.
Here you go.
Yeah, thank you, Haydn.
Oh wow, look at this.
Really? Yeah.
I need to watch where I'm walking because it's very steep, but this looks incredible. You're fine, it's okay. I haven't seen anything like this before. Look at the boat and the water at the end. I think we've been driving for around maybe like half an hour. Yeah, the walk up's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
It's fine, you'll be fine. It's really funny because Jake hates stuff like this. But he's putting on a brave face because we've got Saeed with us. I think if Saeed wasn't here, he'd be moaning. We're working our way back up.
Thank you.
It is. What an experience, thank you.
Welcome. Welcome, sure.
I won't lie, I'm absolutely dying. But we're almost there now. Can you see how sweaty I am right now? How sweaty are you? I think it's, what is it, 42 degrees today? Yeah.
I keep getting told that it's cold.
Yeah, we keep getting told that it's cold here right now. It's definitely not cold. It actually feels hotter than Abu Dhabi here because it's drier.
It's 42 degrees.
It's 42 degrees, but wow.
And we've just walked up
Yeah.
a big hill.
Yeah. So Saeed, where is our next stop? We are now at like an old fishing village in Old Muscat. Saeed has brought us to this tiny little beach, which is where the locals go fishing. And it is so peaceful and quiet here. It's a really, really small beach. It's only this, basically, that you can see here. And it is so nice. It feels very local and very yeah, I just feel like you wouldn't see this normally unless you're with an Omani bringing you around, and I just feel very lucky and very grateful that we have found Saeed, who is bringing us to these amazing places. There is Saeed, our amazing tour guide. He's showing us around. Come in here. Wow, look at this. Look at the stone.
Yeah, it's good.
To help wife. To help wife. Come on.
Yeah, come in.
Wow. Where's the fish? Where's the fish?
I said it's okay. No, I'm
Come on. You think about it too much.
No, I do. I think I'm going to fall.
Yeah.
Housing? Too much expensive.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
How much?
Because,
How much for a house here?
About 120,000 Real Omani.
Okay.
Because good view.
Yeah.
Location beautiful. Sometimes, example, stay here.
Okay.
Okay.
And couple.
This is here, National Museum.
Sorry, directly from Monastery of Finest.
Okay.
Donald Trump's gonna stay here.
Mango tree. No, I wasn't recording. I wonder how many times I've done that. So Saeed has dropped us off at Muttrah Souq, which is where we are now. You can see it behind me. And we're going to go and have a little walk around. We don't really know what to expect out of Muttrah Souq. We haven't seen much of it online. The scenery though, it's right by the port. So we have the sea in front of us. This is the Sultan's yacht. He's got 3 of them that are all this size. And yeah, so now we're going to go into the Souq and see what we can find. I'll take you around and show you. This was no, thank you. So this souk is basically full of, there's some like touristy kind of places, but there's also some local like spice stalls and handmade goods. I guess it could be quite intimidating if you're here for the first time, if you're not used to that kind of culture of people trying to get you into their shops. But you know, everybody's friendly, it's very safe, and yeah, it smells amazing, doesn't it? Can you smell that? Smell all the incense and the bakor, and yeah, it smells exactly as you would imagine a souk to smell. One thing I will say about coming to Muttrah Souq is that it's very cool in here. So if you're looking to escape the heat and the sunshine of Muscat, come to the Souq because you can spend quite a long time here, but you are out of the sunshine, so that helps.
I don't know how we're going to do that.
Saeed has now dropped us off at the Royal Opera House, and it's like a really posh mall before you get to the actual, I guess, opera house. And yes, look at these shops. Just diamonds and watches and, well, diamonds and watches basically, isn't it? We have just got back to the hotel after spending a full day with Saeed. We ended up going to this Omani sweet shop, and he very kindly bought us some traditional Omani sweets, which is unlike, it's the hospitality unlike we've ever experienced before. So yeah, that was so kind of him. I did say that if anyone was interested in coming to Muscat, that I would send people his way because it was so worth it. Don't you think, Jake?
Yeah, 100%.
So worth it. We ended up paying him around 70 Omani Rials, which is the equivalent of almost like probably about 140, 150 pounds, but it was worth every single penny because we got to see so much, and that price is based on where you go and obviously how long he's with you, so it would depend on where you go. But yeah, I would fully take his lead in showing you where to go in Muscat because he has some really, really great places that you probably wouldn't find if you were just doing your own research, because it was truly coming from an Omani local and someone that truly just wants to show the best of Muscat. So highly recommend using somebody. If you don't use Saeed, I think there are other taxi drivers here that would take you around and show you the best of Muscat. But Saeed was such a nice guy. He's a really good photographer as well, if that is important to you. But if anyone's interested, just message me and I will pass on his details. But yes.
He also stopped at the places that if you go away yourself to hire a car, that you kind of go, oh, I wish I'd just stop here and do this.
Yeah.
He does that.
Yeah. He knew the spots.
He knows the spots. He knows when he got out the car, if there was locals there, he was speaking to them, telling them what he was doing, and then telling us what they were doing, and who lives where, and what the kind of routine was.
Yeah,
so there was he stopped in a little village and just sat there and let us take some photos, which if you're driving, you would drive past that and kind of be like...
You wouldn't even know it was there.
Or even if you did, you sometimes just don't have the...
Yeah, you just
feel like you shouldn't stop here.
Yeah.
So, but when you're with him, it was much easier with that, in that.
Yeah, he understood angles and photos as well, didn't he? He was making us walk all across these rocks around a corner because he knew that it would make a good photo. So yeah, highly recommend going and exploring Muscat with a tour guide. He would drive us around for the full 4 days, wouldn't he, if we asked him to. But yeah, tomorrow we are going to explore Muscat ourselves. We've hired a car that we're going to pick up tonight, and tomorrow we're going to go to Wadi Shab and Bimmah Sinkhole. So yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow. Good morning. It is day 2 in Muscat, and we are just packing up, getting ready to leave this hotel. We're going to go down and get some breakfast. I don't even know, what is the time? What does the time say? Okay, so it's about 7:45. We've just packed up, and yeah, we're going to go get some breakfast. We're going to see what the breakfast situation is like in this hotel. I'm not really that hungry, but I feel like we need to eat something because we're going to have a long day today in the heat and walking through, doing a hike. So we probably need to eat something. So yeah, I think I'm going to just have something small. And then we are going to be on our way. We hired a car last night, so there is a place right near this hotel where you can hire a car. It's literally right next door. So we did that last night, and I think the drive to the Wadi Shab is about 2 hours, just under 2 hours. So we're going to have hopefully a nice drive this morning, and then get to Wadi Shab for about 10 a.m-ish, depending on how long we're eating breakfast for, but it's fine. It's going to be a hot one today, and I'm a little bit concerned because I forgot to bring sun cream, and I don't know where I can get some here. So I'm going to need to be careful about that situation. So yes, I will let you know what it's like. Also, we are doing this trip today on our own. Obviously, we've hired a car, but Saeed does do these trips as well. So if you wanted to go with the driver and have somebody drive you and take you there, you also have that option as well. I also put on my Instagram story about our day yesterday with Saeed and had lots of people asking me for his details, which I gladly gave them because he was really great. So yeah, again, if anyone is interested in having a driver in Muscat, which I highly recommend, message me on Instagram and I will send you his details, because I don't really want to put his number out there publicly because you never know who's going to see this video in the future. So just message me privately and I will for sure give you his number and his details, because he was fantastic. I should also probably explain that I have this new camera. I don't know if anyone has seen these, but these cameras are the strangest little things. But the gimbal on it is kind of strange, so I'm getting used to using the gimbal, but hopefully this video will be good quality. We have picked up the car, and this is how close it is. So this place here is the car rental place, and the hotel is literally just here. So it's right across the street, so it was really easy. And they only had one car left as well, so we were really lucky with getting this car. So now we're going to go and head. We looked at the breakfast downstairs, but didn't really think much of it, to be honest. So we are going to go and drive to the place that we went to yesterday, La Cabra, and get, like, I don't know, a croissant and a drink or something. So we're going to go there first and then head to Wadi Shab. just arrived at Wadi Shab and we've got these pastries from La Cabra to eat. So we're just going to eat these before we go out into the heat. This parking is really busy, so we've ended up parking here because we think that these cars this side can all get out and these cars can get out. So we've just followed this car, parked here, and we're going to eat these croissants now and then go and get some sun.
For way back? Yeah, you can wait from here, the boat is coming.
Okay, thank you. We've just bought our tickets and it's 1 Omani Rial for the boat both ways. So it's like a return ticket. Where does it take you, do you know?
No, that's just I eat the thing.
Yeah. But it's very hot today, so...
It just takes you over there, I think.
Oh, I see, yeah. Oh my god, it's so pretty. So it's going to take us over where, I don't know if you can see over there where those people are. But look how gorgeous this is. So stunning. So these little channels are, I think these ones are new, but there are some really old ones back here that basically lets all the water come through, and they built them to get the water down to the villages.
The OG irrigation system.
Yeah. In the water, it's lovely and warm and so blue. It is just as blue as it looks in the photos. I didn't plan on going in the water, I kind of fell in the water and then decided actually this is a great plan. So we're in the water. I'm just getting used to this camera. I just recorded for about 5 minutes sitting in the car after being at Wadi Shab and I wasn't recording any of it, so that's great. I'm gonna have to remember everything that I said. But basically I was saying we've just got back to the car after Wadi Shab. What is the time, by the way? 2:10. I just wanted to talk about some tips that we found if you're looking to visit Wadi Shab. Wear some proper walking shoes because you're going to be in and out of water, you're going to be walking over rocks. I would recommend wearing sandals that you can get wet but also have good grip. So I've got tethers on and they were perfect actually for going in and out the water. They dry really quickly and they felt quite stable on my feet. Jake had some New Balance trainers on which were good for the rocks but not so good like going in and out of the water because it meant that he had to take his shoes and socks off and then dry them and all that kind of stuff. So if you've got maybe like Crocs or some proper rock shoes, a lot of people had rock shoes,
They do sell them.
And they do sell them here. So at the entrance of where the car park is, there's a few little stalls with some guys selling rock shoes, life jackets, some sunshades, some things for kids. So if you want any of those things but don't have them already, you don't have to worry because you can buy them here. I don't know what they charge for them though, because I didn't look because we didn't need them, but yeah, you can get them here. Also here there are toilets at the entrance, and there's also a little shop that sells like drinks and some water, some snacks. So we just got some water and some drinks just to rehydrate after losing all of our energy over these rocks. But it was absolutely beautiful, absolutely amazing, like one of the best things I think that we've ever done. Definitely like a once in a lifetime thing. If you're coming to Oman, absolutely you have to do this because it costs nothing. Well, it costs a rial to get the boat over, which is about £2 per person, and then everything obviously they don't charge you to come in the park. So absolutely amazing, would highly recommend it. What time did we come here? Was it about 11?
No, was that,
I think it was about 11.
What, when we got here?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably around then, yeah.
So we arrived at about 11, it's 2 o'clock now, so it took us about 4 hours, and we did spend half an hour in the water as well, so I would definitely say that you could spend half a day here. And I think the timing that we did was actually perfect, because when we were walking down, we were in the shade for most of it. It was hot, but we were in the shade for most of it. But when we walked back, the sun was on that side, so all the water was completely lit up. It really made the water look so bright, like it was lit from underneath. Obviously it's hot at this point in the day. I would imagine that a lot of people recommend you to do it in the morning so that it's cooler, but I personally found that the sun being on one side made the water look really, really amazing. So if you want to get some really nice photos of the water looking super luminous, then maybe come at kind of lunchtime. And it's not too hot, like it's 40 degrees now, and we can manage in 40 degrees. It's not ridiculously hot. I didn't find it. And also you can cool down in the water. The water temperature was absolutely perfect because it wasn't cold and it wasn't hot. It was exactly perfect. Like you could just walk right in and there wasn't like a shock of being cold. It was just absolutely perfect. So the whole thing there and back we found was 4 kilometers. There is a little bit further you can go into another pool, I guess, like what do they call it? A wadi, I guess, isn't it?
It's a cave.
Like a cave, yeah. So there is a cave. We didn't go as far as the cave because neither of us really wanted to go inside it. We're not strong swimmers, and I think the claustrophobia would do me in. So yeah, we weren't really interested in going to see the cave, but there is a cave, and I'll put a photo in here so you can see it. And there are other vlogs on YouTube as well if you are interested in seeing what that is like before you come. But yeah, that just wasn't really something that we would be doing, so we didn't go that far. But yeah, the whole thing was about 4 kilometers there and back. But it's definitely a hike. It's not a walk, so if you're not steady on your feet, maybe this isn't for you. But yeah, we just absolutely loved it, and I would love to come back here and do it again. If we ever come back to Oman, I definitely want to come and do this again, because I think you'd see something new every time, and it's so overwhelmingly it's just the scale of it is so huge that I think you would never get bored of it. So yeah, so anyway, we're back in the car now. We're going to head to our next hotel, which is the Chedi. And yeah, I will update you when we're there. We are just stopping at the Bimmah Sinkhole, which is about 15 minutes away from Wadi Shab, and it's on the way back to the Chedi, which is where we're staying next. So I'm just stopping this Coke from flying everywhere as we turn the corner. I'm basically there now. It looks absolutely gorgeous.
Turn it around.
I'm going to just show you this view. Look at this. This is the view driving up to Bimmah Sinkhole. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't think it's probably not showing it as nice as it is on camera, but in real life this is so stunning. This is the park that you walk through to get to the sinkhole. Just to let you know, it does say on the front gate that you have to dress modestly, so shoulders covered and shorts. I don't actually have anything to cover my shoulders, but we did see lots of people walking in shorts and vests. I have put trousers on just to try and cover up a little bit because all I had was like cycling shorts. But yeah, just to make you aware, if you want to come here, it does say to dress modestly. So yeah, I mean, there's a guy over there with his top off, so I don't know how well they actually enforce those rules, but it's just worth mentioning. Anyway, we're here now. Here's the sinkhole. Oh my god. Fancy a dip? So there are steps down, as you can see there, straight into the water. You can swim. I think people jump off the rocks. I don't think we're going to go in, but it is beautiful. I'm glad we've seen Bimmah Sinkhole. However, I think if you're going to come this way, come to Wadi Shab instead and spend more time in the water there. It does look lovely, and I'm sure the water is lovely and warm, but there also doesn't look like there's a shallow bit. It looks like it kind of just goes from rocks to deep water. So I guess it depends on how confident you are swimming. Although I can see people sat on the rocks down there, but yeah, I think Wadi Shab is just way more scenic, and there's more different pools, different natural pools, whereas this obviously is only one. But yeah, it does look gorgeous. Hang on, even from this angle, it does look amazing. It really, really does. But I do think that it's just the natural beauty of this part of the world. I think that you're going to be hard pushed to find somewhere that isn't beautiful here. So yeah, stunning. We have just arrived at the Chedi and we're just waiting to check into our room. We have decided that this is how we're going to travel from now on, because we don't normally stay in really nice hotels, but this is quite spectacular. I can't wait to see the room and see what it's like. And also the restaurants here look really, really nice too, so I'm looking forward to having a shower, getting changed, put some nice clothes on and go get some dinner. I do feel particularly gross. Can you tell we feel like we don't belong? Yeah, I have makeup literally crusting off my face, sweat dried into solid patches all over me, and I'm still wet from the wadis, so definitely need to go freshen up. Definitely feel really out of place, but you know what? It's fine. This is beautiful though. Let me turn the camera around. This is the entrance. You can see that through there. It's so peaceful and quiet. The restaurant, there's one restaurant there, and then I think that side is a restaurant. Do you know how many restaurants are in here? No. But yeah, we're going to go and get ready and see what we're going to have for dinner. Oh, lovely. Thank you.
And this is your tag for your luggage.
Okay.
We'll give it to the reception later. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. we have come to the restaurant at the Chedi for our dinner. Started off with some bread. I have chosen the Arabic mixed grill for mine, and Jake has chosen a whole chicken from the Arabic menu as well. There's Arabic, Indian, contemporary cuisines, so something that like would suit everybody. It's really, really nice in here. I also have a little stool for my handbag as well, which is probably meant for a handbag much nicer than my Uniqlo crossbody bag, but I appreciate the gesture nonetheless. Jake is extremely hot. It is smart casual, and he's only got one pair of trousers with him and one shirt, so you are suffering a bit, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Well, maybe tomorrow you'll get away with wearing shorts. What do you reckon?
Everyone else is.
Everyone else is. I did say you could go and get your shorts on. Thank you. It's fine. Our food has come. I have got the Arabic mixed grill. So there's some lamb chops, the chicken, the lamb koftas, some arayas, and hummus with some bread. And Jake has got the whole chicken, the, what's this? Is it hummus? Beetroot hummus?
Yes.
Oh, that's hummus.
No, this is garlic.
Okay. Toom, yeah.
Beetroot, pickles and fries.
And chips and some bread. It's absolutely delicious. I know it's super dark and you probably can't see me, but I can't wait to see what this looks like in the daytime. This pool here is apparently the largest or the longest pool in the Middle East. So let me see if I can go down these steps and show you how long it is. Obviously I'll show you again in the morning, because this is the pool that we are going to come to tomorrow. There's 3 pools in the Chedi, and this one is the only one that's sort of adults only. There's no kids allowed in this one. But I don't know if you can see quite how far down, all the way up there. It's really, really long, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And then beyond here, which you can't see, is the beach. We can hear the sea, you can hear the waves rolling in. But just how stunning is this? There's a fire pit at the end of the swimming pool with this like amazing structure around it. Incredible. So we've just got some breakfast. I have the most random selection of food for breakfast. So I have French toast with some honey and some nuts on top, with a mini pain au chocolat, some beef bacon and a chicken sausage. Now I don't normally eat breakfast, so this is very out of character for me, but there is so much selection here. There's a whole fruit section which I forgot to show, and there's also a whole gluten-free section as well. So if that is up your street, then you will be perfectly fine here. Jake's got a full coconut here. I don't know if you can see. Let me show you. It's got a full coconut. What did you get for your breakfast?
A load of fruit, which I've eaten. Boiled egg on toast. Yeah.
And a coconut.
And coconut.
So yeah, that is breakfast on day one at the Chedi. Jake has now got me this wellness shot. It is ginger, orange and honey. So let's give it a go. That's actually really delicious. I'm not going to be able to finish this breakfast, by the way. I realise it's very beige. It's a very baked goods filled breakfast. I've left the pain au chocolat. I might see if I can wrap it up and take it with me to the pool. We are now just relaxing by the pool. This is one of 3 pools at the Chedi. This one is actually the longest pool in the Middle East. It is, I think, 100 metres long. I will check and put it on the screen, but I think it's about 100 metres long. And it is the longest pool. It's cold, but it's also 40 degrees outside, so we kind of want the cold water, to be honest. But it's so relaxing. I feel like I need to whisper. It is so relaxing. So we're like at the start of it, and it goes all the way up there, where that kind of caged area is. There's a fire pit in the middle of it at night time, so it kind of this all just looks beautiful. And then there's loads of greenery and trees around. There's birds, there's all sorts of wildlife. There's the sea at the end there. There's another pool in that direction and another pool beyond here. And then these are all the rooms. So there's some villas, there's some rooms with terraces on here. But it's so relaxing. It's gorgeous. We've got some lunch. This is the Wagyu sando and some sweet potato fries. So we're going to share the sando. I might let you have a bit. Good fries. We are saying goodbye to the pool for the day. We're going to probably do a different pool tomorrow. There's 3 pools in this hotel. I think I mentioned that yesterday. So we're going to do a different pool tomorrow. So that was such a treat though. It's the most stunning pool I think I've ever seen in my life. And yeah, it was just really enjoyable, really chilled. There's lovely music. You can order food to your sunbed. They keep topping up your water throughout the day. It was glorious, to be honest. So now I'm heading back to our room. I'm going to have a shower and get ready, and then we are going to go out for dinner a little bit later to a restaurant called Rozna, which I saw on somebody else's vlog, and it looks stunning. The food is supposed to be amazing. It's actually voted number 2 on TripAdvisor for restaurants in Muscat. So I have high expectations about this restaurant. I just want to show you the grounds of this hotel before it gets dark. It is just absolutely stunning. It's so peaceful. I said to Jake earlier that if we won the lottery, I would want my house to feel like this hotel feels. It's just like little streams of water everywhere, little peaceful fountains, there's birds, there's palm trees. Everything is just so relaxing, and everywhere you look there's like another gorgeous view. Like anywhere you go, and this way, anywhere you turn, it's just stunning. When I get back to the room, I'm going to do a room tour because I realised I forgot to do one when we first got here. We did opt for the cheapest room, so don't expect anything super crazy, but it will show you what you can get for your money at the Chedi. I think I might be lost, you know, but we'll see. Let's keep walking. But some of these rooms have really gorgeous terraces outside that kind of face the gardens. So I guess they're not very private, but it's a very quiet and peaceful hotel. So it's not really like you're that overlooked, to be honest. It's not that busy. But yeah, it's just stunning. Absolutely beautiful. I would love to know what it takes to keep the grounds as perfect as they are, because there's so much greenery everywhere. Flowers, trees. You come up this way, look, you can see the mountains in the background. I wonder if I can zoom in. You can see the mountains. It's just absolutely beautiful. I love it so much. And these are the rooms. I don't want to zoom in on these rooms because people are probably staying in them, but just absolutely beautiful, peaceful. Again, fountains everywhere, but not crazy loud fountains, just really nice trickly fountains. But yeah, just absolutely gorgeous hotel. Really peaceful. If you just want to chill out, it is child friendly as well. There are kids here, but I would say it's more of an adult hotel. It's not really like anything that would attract somebody with kids, I don't think. But it's just so beautiful. Here is the quick room tour of the Chedi. I'm at the front door. To the left is like a really nice dressing area. By the way, we've been here like a day and a half now, so it is really messy. But they have very kindly laid out all of my makeup for me when they came earlier and tidied the room up. So that's a nice little touch. There is loads of hanging space for all your clothes. I put my suitcase on here. There is a shower in here. So it's like a nice rainfall shower. They have Amouage shampoo, conditioner and body wash. And they give you a loofah, which is nice. In here is the toilet. Very simple, don't need to show you that. Full length mirror in between the two. I'll stand back and show you. But I really like this dressing area because it's kind of like cordoned off from the rest of the room with these curtains, and there's a massive mirror here and a massive mirror here that's lit up, which I really, really like. It's a nice little, feels a bit more luxurious. And then through here is the main room. So obviously we have our bed. So that is pretty much the room tour. There's not really much else to show you, to be honest. So we've arrived at Rozna. This restaurant is so cool. It's like set in a castle. I think it's 2 or 3 stories. There are also rooms around the edge where you can go in and sit on the floor, take your shoes off and eat on the floor. So it feels really authentic. The menu is quite big, isn't it? It's quite a big menu. So yeah, I'm just gonna see what we fancy. I think I'm gonna go for some kind of rice dish. Hopefully with some like hummus and bread. I'm not really sure. What are you fancying?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. They also serve camel meat in here, which is interesting. I mean, I'm sure it's very common, but I've never seen it in Abu Dhabi. Have you seen camel meat in Abu Dhabi? No, I haven't. I don't particularly want to give it a go, but if you do, maybe this is your restaurant. I like the sound of the kabuli. It says one of the most famous and luxurious dishes that the Omani cuisine is known for and specialises in. Kabuli features rice cooked with Suleiman Kabuli spices and the stock of meat, chicken or fish, and is served with one of the following choices. And it says chicken, meat, seasonal fish, dried shrimp, or awal, which is dried shark. Be chicken for me. Decided to go for the kabuli with chicken. which is the one I just read out. And then we're also going to go for the Omani shua, which is basically lamb, which is wrapped in, what does it say? Banana leaves mixed with dates in vinegar. And it is put on the tandoor. What is it served with? Does it say?
Rice or bread?
Oh, rice or bread. Okay, so we should get bread because the other one's got rice. Okay, we'll do that. Perfect. There's even a shop in the corner. I don't know if you can see. There is a shop over there. It's just a beautiful, beautiful space. And there are rooms around the outside. This is what I was telling you about. So you leave your shoes outside the door, and they have these private dining rooms if you want more of a private experience. I always think that it's a really good sign when a restaurant has loads of locals in it, because I think you're getting the authentic food. And this is, I would say, half and half between tourists and locals. So I feel like that's a really good sign. It is voted number 2 on TripAdvisor, which is what I mentioned earlier. But maybe it's for good reason. So looking forward to seeing what this food is going to be like. Okay, so these are our thoughts on, what was it called? Rozna, the restaurant. My personal opinion was that it didn't deserve to be number 2 on TripAdvisor. Obviously, I've never been to all the restaurants in Oman to make that judgment. However, we didn't really enjoy it, did we? What did you think?
Trash.
No, that's harsh.
It's not.
I think if you want to go and experience the actual restaurant, the building, the architecture, it's a really nice looking place. It feels very authentic and different probably to what, you're used to if you're visiting Oman for the first time. But the food wasn't great. Service wasn't great. The lamb dish that we had was really dry, like really, really dry. And we're not usually ones to complain. We're not really that fussy. But yeah, Jake didn't like the lamb dish at all, which is what he ordered. And the chicken dish was good. I enjoyed the chicken dish. And the rice was really tasty. The bread was good. But yeah, it just wasn't, it was disappointing. Put it this way, we've come back to the hotel because we want to have dessert here. We didn't even want to have the dessert there. So, yeah, it was disappointing, but I'm glad we went and experienced it. It was a lovely place to go. Also, the meal was really cheap. So the meal ended up costing us less than half of what our dinner cost last night here in the hotel. So at least we didn't spend a lot of money on it. But yeah, that's the update. What would you give it out of 10?
I can't say.
What would you give it out of 10?
I can't.
Why? It would be a 0.
It wouldn't be a 0.
Okay, so what would it be?
1?
I'd give it a 3.5 or a 4 if I'm feeling generous. If I'm judging it on the chicken dish, I'd give it a 4. If I'm judging it on the lamb dish, I would give it a 3.
It's very generous.
Well, there you go. There you go, folks. That's the verdict. Let's get this. Can't get into it. It's making a meal out of this. It's our final day in Muscat. We are having another day by the beach today. By the pool. We've chosen a different pool this time though. This one is called the Serene pool. So this is the pool here. Jake is reading his book in the water. And we are right next to the little restaurant where you can have lunch, or I think they do dinner here as well. This one is called the Beach Restaurant. We have to check out by midday today. So in about half an hour, I think we're going to go up and get our bags together, check out, and then we're going to come back down to the pool. we have come to the end of our trip in Muscat. We have just come into the lounge at Muscat Airport. We're in the prime class lounge. We just had some good food and are just going to have a chill. It's a good few hours before our flight, but we just didn't have anything to do at the hotel and didn't want to spend loads of money there either. So we came here early. We're just going to chill for a bit. I'm going to sign off the vlog. And yeah, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm really trying to build up my subscribers on YouTube. So please subscribe and share it with people. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I'm hoping to do many more travel vlogs as well. I also do weekly vlogs about life in Abu Dhabi, so follow me if you want to see more of them. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.